Good morning. I am honored to serve the men and women of Columbia Fire Department. Nashville doesn't realize it yet. They're vastly becoming a suburb of Columbia. So just I inherited the honor of working with men and women that started a smoke alarm program in the 90s. They're very proactive. We know the ravages of fire affect the young and the elderly, and the visually and physically impaired that can't self-rescue. So our story starts with a very positive, proactive. Firefighters, the men and women that serve our country daily, they will go beyond and beyond the realm of people can't even imagine to save a human being. But if we can be proactive and place these alarms, it can actually help save lives. We know with modern construction, we don't have that edge of getting to a fire quickly. Flashovers are occurring quicker. The science behind firefighting is changing. So I just want to congratulate Governor Haslam and Commissioner McPeak. You know, it's been trying times for economies, and they are proactive to keep this very important program alive. To Kidde for being corporately responsible and donating these detectors. Someone once said, this is something you won't hear a Southerner say on Jeopardy: I'll take Shakespeare for $1,000. But I think if you look at Shakespeare, it says, what is a city but its people? And what is a state but its people? So we had the honor of placing a smoke alarm in veteran Tom Frank's house. And I'm going to let him speak about that for just a minute.
Thank you. Well, you might have noticed he helped me get up here. That's because I'm very vision impaired. Kind of goes back into the practice your escape plan, which I've heard mentioned, which sounds simple enough, but if your eyesight was like mine, you wouldn't think it's simple. It's actually very important. Anyway, I heard the advertisement on WKOM out of Columbia, local radio station, and it was a smoke detector program, and it was Lee was on there, and I just called the office there in Columbia, and within about an hour, some of his staff, they showed up, prompt, professional, and picked out the best spot, installed the smoke alarm. They also did a little cursory safety check because I had space heaters, and they took a look at things and everything was fine there. About 2 weeks later, I was cooking something on the stove and the smoke detector went off. And I was doing something else in the house, and it kind of got me rattled. And I called, and Tony showed up, and fortunately, the smoke detector got my attention. Sorry, it got my attention, but it could have been a lot worse. I mean, in the end result, the house stunk like the dickens the next day, and I was a little bit rattled, but that was about it. So, but compliments of, you know, the smoke detector program. You know, it sounded like a simple enough phone call, but it could have been a lot worse, because I obviously wouldn't have been in this beautiful facility on a beautiful day with all y'all, you know, calling me proud of me. I didn't do anything special. I just took advantage of a program. I'm grateful for it. So thank you very much, and everybody that supports this. It's a wonderful thing, and I'm here talking to y'all because of it. So.
In closing, I'd be remiss not to tell you that a lot has been said about heroes, and a crusty old lieutenant from New York said, when he was asked about being a firefighter, he said it was a calling like being a priest. And we have Critic Morgan here that served our country. He's a veteran. Tom is a veteran. He's a Navy veteran. He's a petty officer on the submarine. He was a nuclear propulsion engineer. And people that know me personally, I've got a hazmat background, so I've been picking his brain about that. But I would like to say, Craig, and to all those that do our line of work, my dad was in 509th paratrooper World War II, my brother, Vietnam veteran. And people in our work are heroes when you sign that dotted line. So thank you.